Welcome to episode 6 of Monster Madness 2024, and in today's matchup, we have the Ion Dragon versus the male Muto. So of course, I thought this could have happened. I knew this was a chance, but we just did this matchup. I did a full breakdown, but nonetheless, this matchup happened. It was random. I'm going to be doing this matchup again, just to see who wins. We will see a vote this time, which is different from last time, but I'm going to be breaking this down on these 7 items I mentioned before. And let's start out with size. So just like I mentioned in that video before, the size of these monsters is pretty similar. They're both standing at right around 200 feet tall, but I did mention in that video earlier that the male Muto I think is slightly bigger, has a slightly bigger wingspan, so I would give the size to male Muto. And for speed, I do think speed goes to both monsters. They're both very fast. I can't edge that out either way. But the agility I did, however, edge out to Ion Dragon. I think he flies around at a more rapid pace that's shown in the show Monarch Legacy of Monsters. So I do give the point of agility to the Ion Dragon. And durability, I would give to male Muto, just like I mentioned in the video. He was able to take more damage from Godzilla, multiple bites, in multiple different fights. And that definitely gives male Muto the durability aspect, was able to survive longer. The best weapon I mentioned before goes to the male Muto. The EMP Blast is just a better weapon. And while it may not be effective in this battle, it's just an overall better weapon. The Ion Dragon really doesn't have much coming into battle, but the male Muto has the overall better weapon. And the best feat I'd also give to the male Muto, because he was able to fight Godzilla in multiple different fights. He was able to drag Godzilla in the one fight, which is saying more than what the Ion Dragon did to Godzilla in that fight. Even though he was able to get a couple bites off, I would say fighting Godzilla on multiple occasions is more impressive. And the final item, deadliness, would go to both. I wouldn't edge this out to either monster because these are obviously at the lower tier of monsters, the lower power level. So they're both can be formidable monsters in the right matchups, but they're in the lower tier level. So overall, who do I think will win this matchup? Just like I mentioned in the previous episode, I think this would be close. I give the slight edge to the male Muto just because of being able to fight Godzilla a little better and in different occasions. But this fight could go either way. I think the vote will reflect maybe favoring male Muto a little bit, but it could honestly go either way. I could see this being a 50-50 matchup, but make sure you let me know down below who you think will win in this matchup, and keep an eye out for that poll coming out soon to decide who moves on, what the chances of these monsters will be, and who will move on to the next round. Make sure you let me know down below, and thanks for watching.